Hi Taurus, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you for the month of September. So please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now you might check your other placements, your rising, moon, and Venus signs for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Okay, let's see what your first card is. Beautiful, you have happy, happy. It's a wonderful card to begin the reading with. Love it. Okay. Let's get another card. And I hope you've been enjoying your summer. Won't be too long until we're in winter. Well, that is if you're in this hemisphere, right? Okay. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're enjoying the temperature. How's that? Use your mind wisely, which is a very Taurus thing to do. Love that image. Okay, let's see what we have now. Oops, I accidentally pulled two, so two we get. Okay, what do we have? Look at the bigger picture and don't let pride get in your way. Very interesting. Yeah, because you have use your mind wisely. Very interesting. Okay. So it does look like that whatever's going on during September, there's some part of it, if not the whole thing, where you're going to end up being very happy, which I love to see. I love that energy. See, it's filled with stars and a rainbow going up to the heavens. Love it. Confidence. Yay. So, this talks about your mind. This is about your mind and your mind and your mind. Okay, a lot of these are about thinking. Okay? Look at the bigger picture. That's talking about using your mind wisely and seeing what's going on, not just the narrow focus, but really what's going on as close to in its entirety as you can. And it's saying don't let pride get in your way. You know, take your ego and put it aside. And here it's saying have confidence. So it could be either you need to have confidence or you are being very confident during this time. So, happy is an emotion. And anything that goes on in your mind can be logic, but it could also have elements of emotions as well. But a lot of this looks like it is your logical mind. So, yeah, use it wisely during this time. But don't let pride get in your way. Definitely see the bigger picture. And it's a time to have a lot of confidence. And what I'm seeing here is if you do these things, it's going to end up making you very happy. Okay? So something's going on during this month where this is going to make a big difference. And to me, a lot of this looks like it could do with career. Does not have to. But certainly could. Maybe a new job, maybe a raise, maybe stepping out on your own, being an entrepreneur. Could have to do with life in general, and it could also have to do with love. But I do get the feeling that it's either life or career. Okay, let's see what your first card is. Okay, you have the Seven of Wands. And now the Seven of Wands It can mean a challenge. It could be grounding and protecting yourself, movement and growth, creative innovation, potentially feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas and self-expression. So it can encompass quite a bit of, quite a variety of things. It could also talk about, potentially defending yourself, or maybe needing to put up boundaries. So I think we're going to need to get more cards, to see more of what's going on. But this card is looking directly at the happy, happy card. So to me, I would say it's probably more along the lines of movement, growth, going forward. Because look at it, directly looking at happy, happy. Oh, okay. And here you have the Knight of Swords. And I do like this energy. The Knight of Swords is very clear thinking, okay? Very good at communication. Very good at understanding clearly. And all knights have a goal. And this knight's goal is to get their goal done as fast as it can. All right? So that brings an element of speed into this. But again, it's talking about, using your mind. And most of these so far are. It is definitely, I would say, like I said, career, life, but it's about self. So far, anyway. Okay, let's get another card. Okay. Beautiful. Magician, you're manifesting. Okay. This is trying to let you know that you have everything you need to create the reality that you want in your life. Whatever you want in your life, whatever path you're wanting to go, you have what it takes to bring that into being. And you see this yellow here, it's an action card. It's saying go forward. You have everything you need to do it. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups talks about having an unconditional, loving relationship with another. And so far, we haven't taken this bottom row yet, but so far, all the cards are, they could be neutral, right? As in, not about necessarily only self, but most of the cards you have out here are about you. So this could follow suit as well. It could be having an unconditional loving relationship with another, or it could be having one with yourself, your higher self, right? It looks like there's a lot going on here mentally and some emotionally. So maybe you're learning about you, which is huge. I've noticed that a lot of the readings I've done recently, there's, the very same thing. It's different cards, a few different meanings here and there. But most of the readings I've done, it's about the self. So maybe it is a collective thing. Because this is following suit in that, it says use your mind wisely. Look at the bigger picture. It's telling you, look at the bigger picture. Don't let pride get in your way. Confidence. It's talking about your confidence, right? And here's about you being creative potentially, or, going forward with something, or maybe being kind of protective. And here it's about you having a goal and going for it and achieving it quickly. You creating the life that you want. This is the only one that has the potential to be more than just you. So far. But even if we get cards that have other, that include more than one person, I would say this reading, at least most of it, is you changing in some fashion. Becoming more confident, learning more. There's so much to it. 9 of Swords. Okay. This is where you're overthinking. And it could also have emotional involvement too. Okay. It's falling under the 7 of Wands, which, as I mentioned before, could be a challenge, grounding, protecting yourself, movement and growth, creative innovation, remaining ahead, potentially feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas and self-expression. There's a lot of different meanings to this card. And this is talking about, any kind of challenging emotion that you're feeling. So this could have something to do with this card. Maybe you're feeling a little protective because of what's going on here. Or maybe it is saying, do not go into this energy. Because all of these cards, except for potentially don't let pride get in your way, that's kind of, saying don't go down that road. But the rest of these, look at the bigger picture. Have confidence, happy. Use your mind wisely. That kind of thing. They're beautiful. So maybe it's saying, do not let yourself get into this energy. Be protective, sure. But don't let your emotions overtake you. You be in control of your emotions. Okay? Let's go ahead and get another card. I was thinking, and I think I mentioned it, that a lot of these are thoughts, along the logical side. And here is where your emotions have bested you, Maybe it could be totally about self. Maybe somebody said something, did something. But this is where, this unfortunate flip kind of happened and your emotions are in control of you. And all these are more, maybe I shouldn't say all, but a lot of these are more about the logical side. So it could be saying, bring in this logical side. Look at the bigger picture to get yourself out of this. And this could be just a brief moment. Like I said, it could be something that somebody said to you. Or it could be anything, worried about finances. This one wants to come out. Oh, beautiful. You have strength. It's letting you know that you're very strong and plenty strong enough to get yourself out of this moment. Yeah. And I'm trying to shuffle without my immobilizer on. I'm kind of cheating. I'll put it back on after the reading, so. Okay, what do we have? Here's another card of protection. Okay. The Wounded Warrior. And here, this can be interpreted as being protective as well. So, we have 2 cards of being protective and a lot of being in your head. But I see that part as, a good thing. So it looks like maybe you are trying to protect something. Maybe you're not wanting to reveal everything. Say you have an idea. And, of course, you're trying to see the big picture, and you're really confident about it, etc. But you want to make for sure that you're protective of it to make for sure that it stays safe. And look at this. Beautiful. This is an absolutely wonderful card, one of the very best cards in the deck. What this is saying is that you and everybody you love are going to be very happy and content. This is a card of generations, of leaving a legacy, right? Where you want to share everything you have with everybody you love. And this could be generations to come. So, to me, it would be very understandable why you might be kind of protective. If there's something that you're starting or an idea that you have, yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's quickly look at this and then we'll clarify a couple of the cards. You start out with happy, happy. And to me, that's, going to be the main theme of this month. And it looks like you are trying to create something. And you're trying to use your mind wisely, see the bigger picture, so you know how to create this. And you're really confident and strong. And you're trying to be protective about it. And you are manifesting it. You're bringing it to life. And there's a possibility that there could be, say, you and a partner, right? They're doing this together. But if you notice, this is the only column that has more than one. That's more than you. Okay? And this one's about leaving a legacy. So this is about you and the ones you love. So this could very well be you and your higher self getting together and, not like you're not one, but becoming whole, becoming one. You're understanding better. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look here. Do make for sure you see the bigger picture, because I am getting a strong feeling that there is something here you're wanting to create. You're wanting to do. And you need to see the big picture in order to narrow your focus onto what it is that you want. If you start out with a narrow focus, there's nothing wrong with that. However, you might not hit your target. If you see the bigger picture, you'll be able to focus on what it is that you want, where you want to take this. And here is letting you know that you need to make for sure that you don't let your pride get in your way. Because if you do, you might make some decisions that are not in your best interest, right? Because pride's getting in your way. You do have two cards that are Leo. Leo is very strong. And here, you're very confident. So whatever this is, this idea, you're very confident about it, which I think is wonderful. And here it looks like you're bringing it to life. You want to do it quick, fast, and in a hurry. Don't forget to use your mind wisely. And I do think looking at the bigger picture and narrowing it down will help you. And it looks like you're wanting to do this because you want to leave a legacy for years to come. So yeah, I'd say that being protective is a good thing, because there are those who will, if this is a very good idea, might want to try to take it from you, right? This is the only card that I see that we really could take a card for. And this could just be a brief element of why you need to feel, protective, kind of concerned about how should I go forward with this? And it makes, brings in worry. But yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Have a great idea that you want to get done. You want to manifest it. And your very first card here is happy, happy. So awesome. Very last card here is confidence. Okay. So to me, this looks like something wonderful is in the works. Okay. Exact same card. Yeah. Seven of Wands. So the Nine of Swords is being clarified by the Seven of Wands, which is in the same column as the Seven of Wands. So yeah, I think what I was saying, there's something to that you're wanting to be protective because you have concerns about what it is you're trying to create. That somebody might try to alter it in some way, take it from you, or, cause you undue harm, stress, stuff like that. And this is in no way a warning at all. This is just saying, I think that's why this is going on, is because maybe you know deep inside that this is an awesome thing that you're wanting to do. And you know that other people will think it's awesome as well. And there are beautiful people out there that you could trust with your life. But then there are others, not so much, right? So, being protective, I think, is a good idea. But try to not let yourself get into this energy because it will not serve you. It will cloud your judgment and your actions, etc. So, do be protective, but don't worry. Be calm, take one step at a time. Okay, let's get some cards from the universe and see what they would like to share. I think this looks awesome. And, your last card is confidence here, but I think the end result, what you want, is this beautiful, beautiful energy of leaving a legacy for your family and the ones you love. And it looks like you want to get it done quickly, which is great. But make for sure you take enough time to think things through, okay? Don't just dash in there willy-nilly without thinking things through. Because the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. And his focus is his goal, right? Achieving his goal. So he has blinders on. And what that means is he could potentially miss something. And so oftentimes when I get this card, I'll say, so don't forget to check in with yourself to make for sure you're still on the path you want to be on. So by all means, go fast if that's what you want to do. It might be what you need to do. But make for sure you check in, okay? And don't go so fast that you miss something important. Maybe that's also why I look at the bigger pictures here. So it won't come about that you've missed something. Okay, here we go. Okay, Five of Swords. That is an argument. So I have two things I think about this. One, potentially, what's going on, somebody knows about it and there was an argument about it. That's possible. Two, this is what you're thinking might happen. And I would be leaning towards the second one, but it could be either or both. Because here you are being very protective and concern exists about what could happen if, you let it out. And because of that, I tend to think this is more within yourself, one of the things that you're stressing about. Okay. Let's get another card. But I would not stress, if I were you, try to not allow yourself to do that because that is being out of balance. And you really need to stay in balance, okay? So, use your mind wisely. Okay? And realize that whatever is yours is not going to pass you by. Okay? Here you have the Knight of Wands. Beautiful. Fits right in here. And it's in the same column as the Knight of Swords. And something about the Knight of Wands, this is the second fastest knight in the deck. So you have the two fastest. Now this particular knight, he is going for his goal because of the passion that he feels about this goal. Okay? So this is letting you know that there is something that you are very passionate about and that you want to hurry up and get going on it. Maybe even hurry up and finish it. So to me, this fits in beautifully. Okay, let's get one more. I think this is a pretty fascinating reading, and I think it's awesome. And it's nice to see a lot of, these coming out, because it's telling you how to go forward. Make sure you use your mind wisely. Make for sure that pride doesn't get in your way, because that could slow things down. Make for sure you see the bigger picture. Remember, and I was talking about narrowing it, I can't even say that word, down. And being protective, okay, and strong. And to me, it looks like it's all for this card right here. This legacy, the card of generations. Which says a lot about you, You want to do something that will leave a legacy for your family and the ones you love. Beautiful. Okay. No, one more. Whoa. Okay, we got it. And it didn't even fall on the floor. Absolutely gorgeous. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And I do love that card. The Queen of Pentacles, to me, one of her biggest messages is have balance. Make for sure you're balanced. But there's many more. She has a career that she loves, and she brings in lots of pentacles. Her home life is joyous. And she manages to figure out how to balance the two beautifully, so both sides are very happy and fruitful, okay? So it gives you the message of loving your career, loving the pentacles, loving your family, and balance between it all. So that is wonderful. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands. So the very last card, period, is that you're going to be victorious. Yay! Wonderful. So whatever this is, the end result is victory. So here, don't let yourself get too stressed, okay? There's many things you can do to be wise, but like here and here, being protective and not telling everybody your secrets or what you're planning. Here, you're going forward with this great passion. Here, finances, loving what you're doing, a happy family and balance, and you end up being victorious. Wonderful. Don't forget, you start with happy and you end with confidence. And there's a big difference in confidence and a false kind of pride, okay? Not the same thing at all. So let's get a card from the angels and see what they would like to share. Trying to do this without messing all the cards up. Within the next few months. Okay, so what this is saying is within the next few months, you should start seeing some of this really come into being, okay? And believe it or not, a few months is a short time. That's not a lengthy time at all. So you are really going forward with this, which is awesome. And you should start seeing results soon, okay? Yay. So try not to stress though, okay? Really, because that won't serve you. Congratulations. So this is a wonderful reading. Okay, let's get a charm. And I don't look, so I never know. What do we have? It looks like a ballet dancer. Balance. That's what I'm getting from this. Stay balanced. And of course, if you're dancing, you are very happy, right? So I'm also getting that from this charm as well. Very happy and very balanced. So make for sure you stay balanced and don't lose your joy to stresses, especially if those stresses are perceived, right? Okay? Thank you so much. I hope this helps, and I hope you have a wonderful month. Much love. Bye.